If you only have a single kettlebell and you're looking for a workout that builds muscle and improves your conditioning at the same time, this is the workout for you. This is a single kettlebell complex EMOM workout that is inspired by the single kettlebell armor building complex by Dan John, but I modified it slightly to turn it into a more dynamic chain of movements by including the kettlebell snatches into the complex, as well as maintaining the kettlebell off the ground throughout the entire set. So let me break down the overall movement for you and how it's different from the original single armor building kettlebell complex. So we're going to start off on one side by doing a single kettlebell clean and press, following that up with a hand-to-hand swing into the other side to do another clean and press, and then we do 2 reps of a squat. Now from here, instead of putting the kettlebell down, we do a kettlebell snatch instead. Bring it down, do another hand-to-hand swing to the other side, and do another kettlebell swing. Bring it down to the rack position, and 2 more reps of the squat. When doing this EMOM style, it should take about 30 to 35 seconds to complete, which leaves you with anywhere between 25 to 30 seconds of rest time in between each set. And once the minute is up, you just start again, but this time start with the opposite side. So for example, if I started off on the right side on this set, once the minute is up, I would start on my left side. Now, because this is a single kettlebell complex, it means it's a unilateral complex, which means we work out one side at a time. So you also have the option to use unilateral lower body movement instead of doing the regular squat like what I'm doing here. In the previous set, you saw me do kind of an offset squat. You also have the option to do a reverse lunge, one side at a time, for example. This increases the overall resistance for our lower body, which is really useful considering that we're only working with a single kettlebell, which obviously depending on the weight, but typically is probably a little bit lighter than what we would like it to be when it comes down to working on our legs. Now, one thing you'll notice throughout the workout is as you get more fatigue, you become less explosive and it becomes a little bit difficult to follow up clean and press with the explosive snatch. So what you can do is you can throw in the original single armor building complex, for example, in between your snatch sets. This allows you to continue challenging your muscle and conditioning by converting the dynamic snatch into the more sort of grinding style of the clean and press. Another thing you can do is, instead of following up the clean and press with the snatch, is to start the movement with the snatch instead. So you can see here, I do the snatch on one side, hand-to-hand swing to the other side, following that up with another snatch, and then go into the lower body movement. And then from here, you go to the clean and press. Instead of putting the kettlebell down, you go straight into the clean and press, hand-to-hand swing to the other side, and do another clean and press, and then 2 reps of lower body movement. Again, it can be a regular squat, it can be a reverse lunge, it can be offset squat, whatever you want. Just like all the other kettlebell EMOM workouts, this workout starts to get really tough once you hit that 15-minute mark. And I would suggest using a fairly heavy kettlebell for this particular workout. Here in this workout, I'm showing you, I'm using a 28 kilogram kettlebell. I would suggest doing this workout for about 10 to 15 minutes every day if you can. Or if you want to do it every other day, you can push the duration to about 20, 25, or even 30 minutes, allowing 1 day's rest in between. So enjoy and see you in the next video.